Okay, hi everyone, Daryl here. So this is actually lesson 22 in my Investing 101 series. Today I'm going to talk about this thing where if you are a buyer or seller of a private property, may be familiar to you. So it's about the Law Society Conditions of Sale, 1999 version and 2012 version. So if you guys have sold or bought properties, you notice that in the sales and purchase agreement or the option to purchase, right, there's actually this thing whereby they say that the option to purchase is adhering to the Law Society Conditions of Sale, and then they put there like 1999 or 2012. These are the two versions which are most commonly seen on the option to purchase. Yeah. Yeah. So the main reason why the option to purchase refers to this Law Society Conditions of Sale is because the conditions of sale is actually quite a extensive document, and then but yet we can't put all the clauses into the option to purchase. So we just say that this option when you buy and sell property. So if let's say you're the buyer or you're the seller, you have to adhere to the conditions of sale which is stated inside that document. So they're saying that when you come out with the option to purchase, you should be aware of these terms which are stated inside the Law Society Conditions of Sale. So I just to spell out, I'm not legally trained, as in I didn't graduate with a law degree. All I can say is that I have enough experience to maybe spell out some of the differences between these two versions, and then I'm just giving my advice to buyers or sellers who are out there who may see this clause, and then there may be some questions as to what is the difference between the two. And I have written a blog article about it. It's actually on my personal website, daryllam.com. You can actually see the Law Society Conditions of Sale, and I actually stated out the differences between these two versions. I'll leave a link in the description below this YouTube video, and you can actually go to my website and take a look at them. Okay, so what it does is that, like I mentioned, it spells out the rights and obligations of both the seller and the buyer of a property transaction. And of course, the two commonly used versions are the ones 1999 and 2012. So generally, right, both of them, the terms are generally similar, except for these following conditions. So in condition 5, right, the state and condition of property to be delivered. Condition 8, the state of property as to repair. Then condition 10, the vendor's representation and warranties. Then condition 7 about tax. Condition 9 about late completion interest. And condition 16 about special conditions. So the 1999 version can still be used. So like for example, if let's say today I'm the seller and I decide that the option which I want to offer the buyer, okay, the buyer will typically present a letter of offer. So the letter of offer, right, will his agent or he himself will actually deliver it to my representative, which is maybe my agent, my lawyer, or myself. Okay, and the option is actually issued on the seller's terms. So for me, right, I can say that I want to base this sale on Law Society Conditions of Sale 1999 version rather than 2012. So the buyer may not be aware of what are the differences between the two versions. So if you're a buyer, you should know. And these conditions are generally the ones which differ. So the differences, right, I can't go into detail because it's really, really a lot. You can actually look it up on my website. I'll leave the link below. Okay, so which one to use will depend on your situation. Like I mentioned, so the property is usually sold on the seller's terms. So the seller decides the which version to use in the option to purchase that he is going to sell to the buyer. So when the buyer purchases the option or he places an option fee, the buyer is purchasing the option or the right to purchase this property. He has to exercise the option within the option exercise period, and the option is issued on the seller's terms. So the seller decides, or the seller can get his lawyer or his agent to draft out the option to his desired terms. Then the buyer can actually see and say, oh, this option is actually not what I want, and he can actually say that then there's no deal, I'm not going to buy your option. Okay, so yeah, so that's all for this video, and I'll see you at the next video.